Hey Slack users, I want to show you how Ask Steve integrates into Slack. So what it can do is you can configure any tool to write its results into a public Slack channel. The easiest way to do that is just to go to a public Slack channel and then open the Ask Steve side panel by clicking on the tab, click on Tools, and then click on New. And it's going to auto detect that I'm on a Slack channel, ask if I want to auto create a scraper tool. I'm going to say yes, and then it's going to detect whether I've already connected my Slack account or not. And if I haven't, it's going to prompt me to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my account. It's going to ask me to pick which of my various workspaces. I'm going to use the Ask Steve workspace, and I'm going to click Allow and then Save. And then it's going to say, okay, go back to your dock and press the New button again. So let me do that. Press the New button again, and yes again, and this time it actually worked and created a brand new button here, Scrape into Slack channel. And what this will do, let's actually go give it a try here. I'm going to go to this page about a Netflix article on TechCrunch. I'm going to click my button, and we'll see it's popping up a user interface that is showing me a list of all my public Slack channels, so I can pick which one I want it to get written into. I have some actions I can choose from, whether I want to summarize or clip content. We'll say summarize, and then I can optionally add a comment like this looks awesome, and then I can hit Command Enter or press the button. And now we can see here that it's written the data to news, and what it's written is my comment up top, and then the summary, and then the link. And if we actually go to that news channel by following the link, we'll see that that's exactly what got written here. So that easy to write into a Slack channel. And now what we can see here, if I go look at this tool and the way it's built, we're going to go down to our Scrape into Channel Slack tool, and we can see a couple things. Number one, you'll notice that when I press the button, it's going to ask me what channel to write into, and it's going to remember the last one I used, so I don't have to select it every time. And the last couple that I used as well will be at the top of the list. But if I wanted to go into a specific space, a chat channel, then I can just pick it right here. So let's say I always want things to go into read later for this particular tool. I can pick read later, and then when I run it, you'll notice the selection is gone. I don't have to pick it anymore. And then it's kind of that easy to do, configure it to go to a specific channel. But then the other thing you can do is here we can look at the tool itself and how it's defined. And so what it's basically saying, this double curly braces means ask the user for something. So it's asking the user to pick either summarize or clip content. And then it runs through a number of steps. The first step is look to see if there's a comment. And if there is, write it at the very top in italics, and then it's asking the user for their optional comment. And then it's saying, depending on what the action that the user selected was, if it's summarize, write a summary. If it's clip content, then clip the page text, but remove any extraneous information like ads and headers and footers, and then throw the URL in there, and that's it. Here's the page text, go to town. And you can easily edit this or change this any way you want. The other thing you can do is you can make any tool that you either create brand new or an existing one that you have installed or install from the Ask Steve library. You can take a tool and you can point it into Slack. So here I've got my normal summarize this tool, which is this one right here. If I press it, it generates a 5 bullet point summary of the web page. But let's say I want to write those summaries into my read later channel. So I'm going to go pick my Slack connection and then write it to read later. I'm going to hit save. And now when I press this button, what it's going to do is it's going to generate that summary and then write it right into the read later channel. So one other good skill for Slack that I think is really nice, if I go to the library and I go to save a quick note or a message, this one is like as you are just kind of going about your day on any website and you have an idea that you just want to save in Slack or share with people with Slack, you can do that right here with this one. Save a quick note or message. And we can see it's a very simple tool. It just says, get the user's note and repeat it exactly, and then give them the option to also add the URL for the page. And so I'm going to say I want to write that into Slack, and go ahead and ask me when I run it, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, good. So now I can go to a page like this, and I can press my, I can press my new button, which I've forgotten to add. So let's click the add button here to add it. There we go. There's my new button, the save a quick note. And I press it and it's going to say, where do I want to write to? I want to write to read later. And then I'm just going to give myself a note. And the note's going to be like, remember the milk. And I don't need the URL for that. And that's it. It just wrote that to my read later channel So now if we go look here at the Read Later channel, we can see I've got my Remember the Milk note. So super easy to set up and use. And if you have any questions, let us know in our user community. Thanks.